Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the second Super Shock Shadow look. So I'm doing a little series where I just use a different Super Shock Shadow every time to do a simple eye look. Now if you don't know, Colourpop, they do Super Shock Shadows. They come in metallic, glitters, satin formulas, different formulas, but the best way to apply them is with your finger. So today I'm going to be using this one, which is a metallic Super Shock Shadow in the colour Hammered, and we are going to do our eyes first. But first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some primer to my face, and the one that I'm going to use today is this little one from Guerlain, which I got in the Feel Unique Beauty Kit. I'm just going to pop this on my face. Sorry if you can hear the buzz in the background, it's my heater. I am freezing today. God only knows why, but there you go. Got a trusty old jumper on. I think I've had this since I went to college, which was like 2007 when I lost some weight. It's from River Island, but I love it. I just really like it. The bits of fluff do come off though, but I do love it. Right, so I'm going to start with eyes because the Super Shock Shadows obviously have a bit of fall down sometimes. Sorry if my finger's there in the lens. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use, I was going to put the light on, but I won't. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Colour Corrector in number 2 medium that looks like this. And I need to find a suitable brush. So what happens when you clean your brushes and then you can't find the brush that you wish. I think it actually is through in the other tub. That's just typical. Oh no, you're hiding on me. So I'm just going to take this little brush and I'm going to, I've got a bit of dryness particularly in here and a little bit of texture on my eye there, but I'm just going to take the colour corrector just on these parts of my face where I feel that I need just a little bit of something to cover it up. Excuse me. I swear with hiatus hernias you just burp so much more all the time. Now we've got a tractor or something going by, is it? Yes, it's a tractor. Right, so I'm going to take this Becca. This is the Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. Now, I love this stuff, but when I first got it and you put it onto your skin, it had that nice water fresh feeling, and now it doesn't do it. Anybody else notice that? Which is really quite unfortunate, because you would put it on your skin and then you would feel that nice cool, like cold water type. I mean, I'm sure it still works because it's pretty damn full, but you don't get that coolness, and it's quite frustrating because it's not a cheap product. And I do keep it sealed tightly because it says keep me close to keep me cool. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you've used this, if you feel the same, that it's done that. But I'm still going to use it because, as I say, it's quite a pricey little, this got a wee mirror in it, pricey little item. Okay, so now I'm going to pop the Super Shock Shadow one. This one's called Hammered, and I'm going to use my finger. And as you can see, it's like a sort of gunmetal-y sort of green with a hint of gold shimmer. And I'm just going to lightly dab with my hand over my eyes. Just take your time doing it. I suppose I could try with a brush to do it, but usually the best way to apply these kind of Super Shock Shadows is with your finger. And I mean, as I say, it doesn't have to be completely neat. Like, I'm going to try with this little Wet n Wild one. See if I can get a little bit more movement with it. Maybe a bit more preciseness onto the lid. I ain't doing no fancy schmancy like eye makeup. These are more just for a wash of colour. So as you see, it's very nice green, sort of green with a goldy tinge to it. It's just so lovely. Again, I'm going to use my finger to start off with, and I'm just going to pat it onto my eyelid. Just using my ring finger and pat it on. Wind's getting up out there, eh? And then we'll just use this brush here in the tiniest little mirror known to man, Julie. And then we'll go in with the brush again, just to kind of add a little bit more into the areas that we're wanting. It's so stunning. It really is stunning, the colour. And these are the kind of colours that I really gravitate to and love. Like, I love, my most favourite eyeshadow is Sumptuous Olive by MAC, and it's, as you can imagine, like an olivey green, and it's just so super pretty. So let me have another look. I'm happy enough with that. So we're going to move back onto the face, and today's foundation of choice is the Born This Way by Too Faced, and I've got the shade Light Medium. And believe it or not, my sponges are drying, so I'm going to try a brush for a change. This is called Plush Brush. It's so soft, and I got it like ages ago in a box called My Glam Box, kind of think there. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. This shade, I am not sure that this shade actually is right for me. It looks a bit dark, so I actually think I could probably have gone down a shade in this foundation. It doesn't look as dark on camera as it does in person, but I know you're probably thinking, why are you using a kabuki brush? But when I got this, it was actually a kabuki foundation brush. So that's why, and oh my god, I wish you could feel it. It's so soft. But yeah, I feel like this is a little bit too vibrant a foundation for me. It's very, very orangey. It's really difficult to get a good match of foundation when you're doing it online. That's why I actually quite like going to a counter and getting matched, because at least then, you know, you can see for yourself. Like, sometimes I like to be a shade slightly darker than what you would naturally be matched to, but I don't want to be so over the top either. I really don't know what to do with my hair, guys. I'm a natural redhead. Like, see this little tinge of red here? I am a natural redhead, but from my 20s I was like, because I got bullied so much for being a redhead, and I've never, I know it sounds stupid, but I've never ever thought I suited my red hair. But it was obviously a lot more vibrant red when I was younger, and I started getting blonde highlights, and then I went totally blonde, and then I've had it really quite blonde with really dark underneath, and then the past year or so I've had it where it's more like the natural tones, so that when you see my roots, so basically, like, see this colour here to there, that's my natural colour now, so you wouldn't even think she's a redhead. Do you know what I mean? Excuse me. So I don't know whether to just go with what I've been doing and put a bit of blonde and brownie tones in. So this is going out of focus. Or whether to leave it all together, which I know a lot of people are like, leave it. Or just to try something totally different. I don't know. The thing is, if I go down the route of leaving it, if I do then want to put any kind of blonde back into it, the hairdresser has already said to me, obviously it will take longer to get to that desired colour. But because I have been colouring my hair, it won't be as harsh. I don't want to be like peroxide blonde and go back like that, because it's too much upkeep with your roots. But for me, I personally feel that when my hair is just this colour, it looks so lifeless and dull and greasy, particularly at the top of my hair. At the bottoms of my hair, it's okay, so I really just don't know what to do. Help me. Okay, let's do eyebrows. I'm going to use my trusty Browsings, and this is in the shade number 1, and as you can see, it's well loved. I don't do my brows often, because I think personally I can get away with not putting anything in them or doing anything to it. You know, like I know some people are like pretty obsessed with their brows and stuff like that. It's just not me, really. I see people with like really nice sculpted brows, and I get a bit envious, and I'm like, oh, I wish that was me, but my brows are my brows, I suppose, and that is the way they are. I don't like them to be like super strong where, you know, you can see them from Mars. But each to their own. Right, where's my eyeliner? I'm going to use this eyeliner by Colourpop, and this is called Get Paid, and it's like a rosy gold type shade. So I'm just going to put that into my waterline. Can't believe we're in March. It's nuts. So that's just a nice little goldy tint, and it also goes well with the green as well. And then I'm going to use my mascara. This is the NYX On The Rise Volume Mascara, which I got for my birthday, or part of my birthday. Here in the way. Anyone else find it really hard to put bottom lash mascara on without getting it transferred everywhere? Does my nothing? I think the only decent one I found for that is MAC Extended Play, and I've seen that Clinique do an actual bottom lash mascara. I've never tried it though, but maybe I should. But the MAC Extended Play one's got like the tiniest little wand that just fits right in there, so you're getting no transfer, which is good. This video should definitely not be as long as the first one. Sometimes it just rambles on, really. Another thing about these Super Shock shadows as well is they're so simple and easy. So see if you're someone like myself who still struggles to blend and get the graduation of the shadows, if you just want colour with the ease, then invest in some Super Shock shadows. See what I mean by this jumper? I'm looking for concealer. I hate this concealer. This is the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer in the shade Biscuit. I don't know, I just don't like it. Some people just love it, but I just think it's really drying, and I just think it really cakes for me. But anyhow, we'll use it up. And what have we got brush wise for that? I think I'll just have to use the same brush that I used for my colour corrector. I get really creepy eyes. If I wasn't such a wimp, I would get Botox in my forehead and maybe a bit here, if you can get it there for the lines. Because, oh my god, I just hate the lines that are around my eyes and stuff. I know it's age, and my mum used to always say to me, grow old disgracefully, Julie. I can't get the lid off this bloody thing now. Oi. And now it comes off completely, which is not what we wanted. And I'm just going back in with a little bit more of that baker powder just to set my eyes a little bit. Oh, now I have to try and put the lid back on. Wasn't so difficult. And then I'm going to go into my Hourglass palette and I'm going to use the bronzer because I love it. And where is that wee brush? Got this little Luxie brush here, which just fits perfectly into it. And I don't feel that I need a lot of bronze because I feel the colour of this mascara, oh my god, Julie, the colour of this foundation is, you know, bronzy enough in one sense for me, and I don't look to like to look, Christ's sake, like I've been tangled. So that's it. Then I am going to use my Sugar Bomb blush by Benefit. I love blushes by Benefit. I need to get more of them. I've got this one in Raw Couture. I just love the smell of it. I love the colours. Sorry, I was getting a text message there. I just use the wee brush it comes with. I'm going to stick that over my cheeks. I'm really into a peach blush, but I like this because it's got all the different colours in it, you know. Okie dokes. Now for highlight, did I bring a highlighter? No. I'm just going to use the highlight that's in here again. It's not my fave, but there you go. And I'm just going to use the same brush that I used for my bronzer, just because it's easy for the size of it to get it in. This is like a goldy kind of bronze. And again, see, because I'm all about the flipping lines there, I feel like it just settles. That's why I think maybe a more subtle one is better for me. But there you go. And then I'm going to finish off with the finishing powder. And I'm just, again, in fact, I'll use a different brush for that. I'm going to use this brush here. This is a Sport Effects buffer and powder brush. And I'm just going to use this end. And we're just going to lightly sweep it over the skin. And it's not a heavy powder, so it's not going to, you know, make you look cakey by any means. Okay, now I'm going to use the CYO finishing spray, and then we'll do the lips. I have my cute little fan here that my auntie kindly brought me back from Japan because she knows I'm obsessed with cherry blossom. Look how beautiful it is. And I doubt I'll ever get to Japan. And we'll just fan our face. Don't want to break it. No. And then for today's lip combo, I am using these three. So we will start off with Iconic Nude Lip Liner by Charlotte Tilbury. In the sharpen. When I went to MAC the last time, I was told by the makeup artist that I have such nice shaped lips that I should use lip liner more, which was kind of what to say. And I'm going to use Peach Stock, which is a very light colour, but don't fash, don't worry. It's a similar tone to Shrimpton, which is another MAC shade. And then I'll just point it in like that. And then I'm going to use my Barry M lip oil in Coco Loco. And I'm just going to run a bit of that over the top. And then what I do is get a tissue and I just clean the wand so that it's not getting as gross when you put it back in here. And that is my finished look. Using my second Super Shock shadow in the shade Hammered, and I love it. I just think it's such a lovely shade. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video and you're enjoying the series, please do click the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell to be notified when I upload my next one. And I'll see you soon. Bye.